Alright, hello everyone, and welcome in for some more Tales of Vesperia's episode 62, I believe. Hello, kitty. As you guys saw the last episode, it was not scuffy, but I had to cut the last two episodes into two segments, and edit the crap out of it because it took a long time to beat Alexei. He was a pain in the butt. So basically, extensively, the whole recording of that one episode was about 2 hours and a half. Actually, just under 3 hours. Actually, with the whole, all the fights and the first part of episode 59, where we were still in the shrines trying to make our way to Alexei with the puzzles and everything. That whole segment was just like one sitting recording, which is like about 3 hours, give or take. So I had to split it, and the first video was literally with the fight. The first part of the fight of Alexei, the first attempt, was actually in the first video, but I felt like it was actually it'd be a little bit broken. Okay, it felt like it would break the how would you call that? Not the layout, but it would break the timeline to have like the first attempt unfinished in the first video at the very end, then resume second trial tried on the episode on a following episode. So I just broke it and then fit Alex's fight all in one video. So it made more sense for me, but of course there is no introductions because I forgot to make an extra segment like I did for the episode 59. But anyway, I do apologize for that. But I felt like it would fit better the timeline, to put it that way. But yeah, that being said, hope you guys are having a great day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world, and staying safe. And yeah, welcome back for some more Tales of Vesperia's. So this is the end of episode 61, where we got back into Zaphias, carried by Duke after we got stabbed by Sodia. I still can't believe that Sodia stabbed us. I don't know what her problem is. I don't know why she did it. I don't know what issues she might be having, but obviously her hormonal cycle is going a little bit out of the loop, to go and stab Yuri like that. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but I know that for a fact that was dirty. That was very dirty. So we're back here. We're going after Duke, but I have no idea where Duke is. So let's begin our search for Duke and try to figure out what the heck is going on now that the Adephagos is out. This is our first time back in the lower quarters, by the way, since the beginning of the game. So it's been a long time coming. Hello, monkey. Can I talk to you? So how is it that you can open the door but nobody's here? There's no one around. Maybe they're all asleep. A dog named Meow is on the counter. A dog named Meow. He's on the counter. He's sleeping on the other side. It feels also kind of weird that Repeat didn't follow, because he would easily be able to track down Yuri.
Huh?
Aha, there he is.
What's wrong? Yuri?
So they did make their way back over here.
Estelle? Repeat?
Yuri!
They probably thought he was dead. That's kind of cute.
Ouch, hey, hold on a sec.
Yeah, he's injured. Be careful. He's been stabbed.
Yuri! It's really you, right? You're not a ghost or something. Oh good, you have a shadow.
Oh my goodness. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'm living, and yeah, that hurts.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy.
Oh, good lord. Love, love, love. All the love in the world.
Repeat just rushed out all of a sudden. I was so surprised.
That's because he smelled Yuri.
Thanks. I'm fine now.
Is that wound from when you fell from Zaude?
No, that's Sodia that stabbed him.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess so.
I can't tell you how happy I am.
Why did he not tell her? Why is he hiding that from her? It's obviously not from falling from Zaude, and he knows Sodia stabbed him, so why is he lying? Why is he protecting Sodia?
Sorry to make you worry.
I want to go tell everyone. They'll be so happy.
What's everybody doing?
Rita went to Zaude with Judith.
Wait, they were already in Zaude. Why would they go back to Zaude? That doesn't make much sense.
She said there was a lot to study, being ancient ruins and all.
That's Rita.
Patty's helping out with repairs on the Fiertia too. Carol and Raven went back to Dawngrest.
Which makes
It
sense.
seems that relations between the Empire and the guilds are worsening again.
Oh, they're still like that?
Yep.
Supposedly it's because of Zaude. They went to make sure the guilds didn't do anything rash.
First Heracles, then that. Guild or not, people are gonna be on guard.
Mm-hmm.
It's troubling Yoder as well. And Flynn is being Flynn and going off to all corners of the world.
Everyone's working hard.
They thought they should do what they can, even without you.
Yeah.
Because we knew. We knew you were alive.
Why is he hiding the stabbing though? I don't get that. There's what I don't understand is that Sodia stabbed him, and as he fell, she felt remorseful. She looked remorseful. My problem is why she did it to begin with. If she looked that beating herself up so much.
Even Flynn took ships out to look for you so many times.
I'm so sorry. But thanks to you, I'm all fixed up.
Should tell them the truth though, or maybe he's waiting to see Flynn.
You should still rest today. Rita, Carol, they can all wait a little longer to see you.
As you wish.
Survivor. No, my expectation is to what kind of face is Sodia gonna have when she sees Yuri alive? Wait, did she only do that because she said she was going to take care of him after it's all done? maybe that's what happened. To be fair, I'm very confused about the whole situation right now. I don't feel like stabbing him was like it was very uncalled for.
Estelle, Rapide, sorry to worry you.
We were stuck on top of Zaude. We couldn't get down. But Flynn and all the rest of the knights managed to help us.
Huh. Sounds like everyone had a pretty rough time.
But we're all safe now. All of us. I'm so happy.
The air crisis, Duke, the Autophagos. We still got a mountain of problems to deal with.
Yep. And I'm confused as to what's gonna be next, to be honest. This Duke took the sword back, so I have no idea what's going on now. Where are we going to begin with? We're obviously heading out, but heading out where?
Alexei unleashed something terrible.
Yep.
I'm tired of all this freeing the world nonsense.
Just what is the Autophagos?
Who knows? A catastrophe. It can't be anything good. Guess I get to fight a big one this time.
It's a big fish.
It certainly is. So, you're going after it?
Well, why not? You're gonna just leave it roaming around?
It doesn't look like I'll have a normal life if I don't.
Did you ever have a normal life? I don't think so. Not since you left the lower quarters.
A normal life. For everyone. That's why we fight.
Yeah, that's enough, right?
Yes, it is.
I thought I heard a familiar voice. Oh, it's really you.
How did Anx did not know he was already in the lower quarters, though?
Thanks, everybody.
Don't go taking that young lady around everywhere. She must be tired.
What do you mean? Estelle, were you using your power?
She fixed up every wounded person who came back.
Oh, good lord.
We're all in her debt.
She's using her life force.
If there's anything else I can do, please let me know.
Nice to see the lower quarters back to normal.
Yeah, that's nice. The blasted too in the fountain.
It'd be perfect if only that thing in the sky weren't there.
Don't worry. Leave it to brave Vesperia.
There you go again. Just how are you gonna close up that hole in the sky?
Bubblegum.
Hey, if anyone can do it, Yuri can.
Yeah, he never makes promises he can't keep.
That's true.
That's far enough.
Oh, LeBlanc.
Now you, what do you want?
I say, take a look at this.
Huh? A warrant? For me?
Aw, that's too kind.
Just Yuri?
I say a knight's duty is to apprehend the unlawful.
So I'm the only one with a bounty on my head? Nobody else?
That has nothing to do with the matter at hand.
We have a proposal. Return to the knights, and this all goes away.
He can't, he's part of a guild.
What?
Someone high up is making a fuss about leaving you to do as you please. So,
You'd feel better putting the reins on me.
now you've got the idea.
No thank you. No can do. I'm part of brave Vesperia. It's not possible.
Hey, Swan!
What? Where? Hey, wait!
I knew I was going to pull something like that.
So long, everyone!
Take care.
Just as I thought. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, let him go around.
Let's go! Arrest that man!
Let him go. He's a proud member of the guild. If anything, I feel Yuri could actually unite all the guilds, but I'm not sure.
This hill's pretty brutal.
Those knights are amazing.
They are tenacious.
Yuri!
Patty!
Whoa, Patty. Where did you come from?
I don't know, I guess she learned to fly.
Yuri! Thank the Seven Seas! I knew you were still alive!
Yep, still kicking. Somehow.
Oh,
Judith?
Huh?
Hey, Judith!
Estelle, I just came to get you.
Where's Rita?
Rita's in Ospio putting together all of her research. You'll come too, right?
Sure.
Yeah, if you don't mind me catching a ride.
Then let's go.
Sorry to make you worry, Judy.
My heart was about to burst from worrying so much.
Yeah, right.
I could see these two being together at the end.
Hey, I really mean it.
Wait!
Run.
Not again. Just once. Just once I want to take it easy when I leave someplace.
Rainbow Bahul.
Goodbye, knights.
Get back here!
You think he's just gonna come back? I don't think so. I guess we're going to Aspio.
Seeing the Autophagos just there in the sky, it's horrible.
Yeah. To think that catastrophe from the legend was hidden up there all along. It's creepy.
It just showed up in the sky out of nowhere. All the people must be so worried.
I'd rather see what we're up against than let it grow out of control somewhere hidden away.
Your spirit is amazing, Judith.
It might be a good thing to have the danger right out in front of us, though. It'll bring together people who'd never get along otherwise.
True. When you can no longer deny the Autophagos exists, all that's left is to face it.
You're
Yep.
right.
Might be able to unite everybody together, actually. Where is the Autophagos? I see legs. Or is that just like a current? I'm not sure. Alright, where is Aspio again? This way. Right here. Sorry about, by the way, but for my throat, it's been very itchy and scratchy all day for some reason, and it's very annoying. So I'm trying to do my best to not rattle my throat too much in the mic, so you guys don't get annoyed. It gets dried very quick.
Eureka! Oh, Rita, Yuri is...
We're more invisible to her than a camouflaged cuttlefish.
It seems like she's blind to everything but her research right now.
I can't really blame the people here for treating her like such a weirdo.
She looked so happy. She must have discovered something.
I hope so. Let's go and see.
That's Rita for you. Even in the movie, she was like that. You talk to her, and she just doesn't notice you at all.
We should be able to calculate the force field stability coefficient. So,
Rita?
we can make a key formula. Efficiency is okay. Making a stable, non-dispersing piece should be...
Hey, Rita!
What? Don't bother me! Huh? Oh, it's you. How did you get into... Wait, you're...
Hi.
I. She's blushing.
Where the hell were you? I looked all over for you, you know.
Back to her old self.
Sorry about that.
Well, whatever. I don't have time to argue about that. I have something very important to talk to Estelle about.
To Estelle?
I may have found a way to control the behavior of air.
Really? That's great, Rita!
I learned lots of things when I investigated Zaude. Like how we might be able to apply the techniques used there. However...
That is related to Estelle's power as a child of the full moon?
we need to interact with the air to make it recombine freely according to a formula. This is something only Estelle can do.
If only I hadn't given Dane Nomos back.
Did you meet Duke?
Yeah.
Yeah, he saved me. Well, he said it was so he could recover the sword.
That sword's different from the Child of the Full Moon. I doubt it could be a substitute.
But that control formula you used on Estelle, that was to control the power of the Child of the Full Moon, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if we're going to control the air with this theory, we have to release the control formula on Estelle.
So, if everything goes right, we control the air. But if we screw up, the air will get even worse and the world will fall to the Autophagos. Is that about right?
That's quite a bold plan.
It's a 50-50. It's better than a 0-100.
Aye, it's a plan as bold as jellyfish stuck in shallow waters.
Thanks, Patty, for your insightful comparison.
Sure. Let's go with that. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. Estelle, believe me. Lend me your power.
Are you scared?
No, I'm happy. I might still be able to use my power to help others. Rita, please let me know if there's anything I can do.
So what exactly do we need to do?
Well, I'm not completely finished working everything out. Give me a little more time.
Okay, we'll go see Carol and Raven while you figure things out.
Great! I'll go too. I've got all the materials I need in my head. I'll let you know when I work it all out.
All right, me hearties, let's get going.
You gotta love these games. I'm a huge fan of the Tales series. They're such good RPGs. It's definitely on par with Final Fantasy in my heart.
Oh, if he was safe, the least he could have done is let us know. That idiot.
Yeah, if we'd known he was okay, we wouldn't have wasted all this time looking for him.
But we wouldn't have known he was all right if we hadn't looked.
Which is why he should have let us know in the first place. I mean, we looked all over.
We'd be too worried about him if we hadn't.
You were really worried, weren't you, Rita?
What?
Thank goodness you're safe, Yuri.
Yes, I'm so glad. And just look how happy Rita is.
Are you happy?
Oh, they're all gonna be bullying Rita now. They were all happy to see him anyway. My biggest concern is, why is he not saying the truth? Why is he not saying that he was actually stabbed? He fell off. Duke saved him, and then Estelle found him and healed him because he wasn't healed. Dongress, where's Dongress? It's on the other continent here somewhere. There. Is that Dongress? No, that's Eliord. That's Dongress.
A method for controlling the air, huh? I hope it goes okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we'll have to keep our end of the bargain with Pharaoh.
So shouldn't we stop it right away?
There's no real hurry. I'm sure they'll do fine.
Yeah, they can handle this.
I have faith in them now.
You better. Alright, down to Dongress. Looks like we're going all over the place to prepare for the final battle. Final showdown. Might actually finish the month of May with this game. And then be doing something else in June.
Damn it! Why did I have to do it?
That was the Dawn's grandson, Harry, right?
Yep.
Yuri!
Mushy.
I can't believe you! You should have told me you were alive!
I don't think he could have told anyone.
Sorry for worrying you. But I'm back.
Well, aren't you tough? That's my boy.
Hey, I said Yuri was my boy first.
I ain't handing him over to you, Patty darling.
Oh god, now they're fighting for Yuri. This is beautiful.
If you're both done messing around, we just saw Harry. Did something happen to him?
There's been just a teensy bit of trouble.
Just a bit?
The Union's kind of a ship without a captain right now.
So the people won't come together unless there's some kind of core.
Core! That's it! What's it? I've got it! Apatheia! It'll work if I use Apatheia! So even if the air stability coefficient keeps changing, if I connect one of those...
Hold on, forget the explanation. We wouldn't understand it anyway.
Oh, okay. The Apatheia we gave to the Dawn should still be around, right?
Bellius, yeah.
That was Bellius's Apatheia, the Cyanosael.
Rita's found a way to control air.
Really? Cool!
Do you know what happened to the Cyanosael after the Dawn died?
Nope.
What about Harry? Shouldn't he know, being the Dawn's grandson and all?
Good timing, too. I was just about to take him back. Go to the Union headquarters. We'll be back there soon.
I feel like Yuri should be the core of the guild. He's the one with the most prestige in the whole group here, and in the whole town. I'm sure a lot of people look up to him. He's the strongest one.
The atmosphere is kind of strange.
Yeah. The Union is falling apart.
because nobody wants to step in to take the Don's place.
Yuri will. Let's go.
And the Don's heir ain't quite up to it. Come on, don't hang back now.
I was the one who led Grandpa to his death. Someone like me could never become a man like the Don was.
Nobody's saying you gotta become a man like the Don was. We're just saying you should at least show up to the succession meetings.
Hey, do you have the Don's Apatheia? We'd appreciate it if you could give it to us.
Wow, that was quite a fastball, Rita.
Yeah, that was a fast shot there.
That Apatheia belongs to whoever succeeds the Don. It's not given to outsiders.
And that just brings me back to what I said. Yuri will take over.
What? Well, when will they choose a successor?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Well then, who should we ask?
That boy's a real piece of work.
Yeah.
Who's gonna protect the city if the Union isn't?
What? That would be our guild, of course.
Talking of whose guild? I know that you sent in your Clouds of Dawn members to Zod.
Oh.
The Union has never been outstripped by the Empire. We cannot sit here and risk falling behind.
I say it was imprudent. It could have been taken as the Union's hostile act against the Empire.
In that case, we would defend our honor on the battlefield.
And who will be leading the battle? The Clouds of Dawn? If the Dawn got wind of that, he'd burst out laughing.
So why don't you boys in Altos throw your hat in the ring? Maybe then we'd see just how unpopular you really are.
This is ridiculous. Continue as you please till the world comes to an end. But don't bring up a war between the guilds. This isn't a joke.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Let's just set a bit of driftwood in the Dawn's chair. A hard existence being worn down by the waves lends it the exact same air of dignity.
My, how ingenious.
Raven.
Yeah, you just keep talking.
It's all right to be helped by your friends. Protect your friends and they'll respond in kind. That was the last thing that the Dawn said to me.
Carol.
What? Who's this kid?
I can't do anything by myself, but I have my friends. Because my friends are there for me, I can do anything. They're still there for me, even now. Why isn't that good enough for the Union?
The boy is right. The best thing that the guilds ever had was their ability to help each other. There is always a way to deal with things, even if you aren't some great big leader.
The Dawn told you that from now on, you have to walk with your own feet. You know how to walk on your own feet, don't you?
You make it sound so easy, but actually...
Let's go. I'm gonna get sick if I have to stay here any longer.
Hey, you, wait up!
Yuri is not in a good mood. Then again,
What about the Apatheia?
seeing them bigger and amongst each other, they probably would just stir up feelings inside Yuri because he really looked up to the Dawn.
If you've got enough spare time to be hanging around those idiots, you'd be better off using it to think of another plan.
Another plan? It's not that easy.
You'll be able to come up with something if you just don't sleep for 3 days.
Why is it on me?
Here.
Are you giving this to us?
No, this is going to be stolen.
What do you mean?
I owe you one.
Get a move on before the others realize it's gone.
To what do we owe this generosity?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it just left a bad feeling in my stomach to get lectured by a kid like that.
Maybe there's some hope for that boy after all.
Maybe.
So, now that we've gotten the Apatheia, what's next?
Next up, we're going to the Zofair Rift.
Where was that? Oh, that's the ice, right?
I'm going to use the unactivated air crene that's there.
The rift! We're going someplace cold again? Mind if old Raven waits here?
You'd rather be cold than have the world be destroyed, wouldn't you? Let's go.
Cyanocell, Bellius. We got Bellius back.
I'm so glad Yuri's okay.
Are you kidding? The Atafagos, the whole world going nuts? There's no way that kid would miss this.
You weren't worried, Raven?
Maybe just a little. But guys like him keep getting up, no matter what happens, so nah, I wasn't too worried.
You really believe in Yuri, don't you, Raven?
Aw, you're gonna make this old man blush.
These characters are great. I wonder how Yuri's, not Yuri, I wonder how Flynn is gonna be when he sees all that. We're going to the Zolfair, yeah, Zolfair Rift. Are we closer to the cranny? How far are we? Yeah, we still got time. We're closer to the cranny from the west or the east? Where was this again? Back over here. I feel like the west was probably the closest part to it, but I'm not 100% sure. Like this edge here. So we can't climb down here, right? Okay. Hopefully we don't have to fight too many battles to get there. Oh snap.
Doesn't all that fighting ever make you tired, Yuri?
Nah, I've got you here to heal me if I get hurt after all.
But getting hurt and getting tired are different. Don't you ever run out of energy?
I'd say swinging my sword gives me more energy rather than taking it away.
You're like an over-energetic kid who runs around until he passes out.
Of course, I've got more energy than a kid, so I can make that much more mischief.
Ah, youth. I'm out of breath with just one swing. I wish I could go back to my younger days.
Talk about pathetic.
Don't worry. Won't be long before you're in the same boat as me, kid.
I don't think that's too funny, old man.
Well, until then, you can just sit and suffer in admiration of my youthful energy.
That's the first time I've ever heard of someone suffering in admiration.
Or are these all comebacks now that he's back alive? He's not giving you the high five. How far do we have to go inside? Was that a new bird? I don't remember fighting that one. Oh, that's definitely a new bird. Penguinist. That's definitely a new one. 34k. Weak to fire. Alright. Oh yeah, I have to deactivate that. I have to deactivate the nurse. That drains so much TP. Just killed the bird already.
That wasn't too bad. I don't know what we'd do in this journey without Repeat's help.
How come Repeat's so strong anyway?
He trained hard in order to capture the spot of Big Boss.
What do you mean, capture the spot of Big Boss?
It was a battle to defeat the Little Wolves, the leaders of all the dogs and cats in the capital.
They had a leader?
They were the former big bosses. They oppressed the cats and dogs and even harmed humans.
I'm really interested in hearing more, but...
Yeah. If it's a long story, maybe you could tell us when we have more time?
Oh well, your loss. Long story short, Rapide fought for the dogs and cats. Now he's their boss.
So he got stronger to protect the ones he cared about.
And the reason he's fighting now is also to protect the people he cares about, right?
I love Rapide. Such a good doggo.
This'll make good practice.
Such a good doggo. These birds are ugly. And then the funny part of that is, if you guys are not familiar with what buggles are, it's actually a snack akin to like chips. I used to eat that when I was a kid, actually, and it has like a conic shape. It's like a cone, like mini cones.
The sign of victory. Yay!
But they're all like wavy, exactly like these guys' beaks. So it's kind of funny. Alright, let's go inside before we fight anything else. I can freeze everything here now.
Oh, it's cold, cold, cold. So cold, 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 cold.
You turn into a cub chew with the sniffles out.
So, what are you gonna do with the air crane?
I'm going to use the energy to make an air converter.
An air converter?
My plan is to efficiently convert the air into matter, decreasing the overall amount of air. But for that, it's ideal to have the converter use energy similar to both air and matter.
How is that energy different from air?
Elementally separated air transitions into matter in stages and eventually becomes stable. I'm going to stop its transition between the two states and develop a converter formula.
So it won't be air or matter?
It's a state that's closer to matter than to air, but it's still not quite matter. We call it mana.
No.
Mana.
First reference to mana.
To think that one short utterance could hold more gravity than the light used to lure fish out of the frigid sea at night.
It actually has a really long, complicated name, but mana's good enough. But it'll still be less stable than actual matter, so we'll need something to act as a core.
The epithea.
And a lot of air and Estelle's power to recombine the formula.
Using my power without the control formula will unbalance the air. It'll just flood out again.
But we can't just sit here and ignore that thing. And...
Yeah?
it's a bet I'm willing to take.
I guess I should be the one trying to stop you, but I'm game to get in on this bet too.
I'll wager 1 billion gold on that.
The theory is correct. It'll be okay. I'll return this 1 billion gold to you many times over.
Oh, truly now?
Yep. Come on, let's head to the air crane.
And let's just skip the unnecessary battle.
Why did Yuri fall at Zod anyway?
The core was falling, so I couldn't see very well. Did he slip?
Dear, what a clumsy lad.
He wouldn't be able to do much about Alexei.
It was pretty hot, so maybe he just wanted to take a refreshing dip.
Returning to the embrace of Mother Ocean? That's not like the boy at all.
Still, imagining it makes me want to crack up a bit.
Yeah, see, nobody knows. It kind of makes me wonder why. Oh, we got new golems here. I feel like we... well, I was going to say, I feel like we should just skip all enemies, but... because these are all stuff that we killed already. I'm okay usually to just do them once, but... I don't feel like repeating unless I'm going for a grinding rampage, but... I suppose that we'll fight whoever we hit and we'll avoid whoever we can avoid. It doesn't give a huge amount of XP and so on. They're not very hard to fight though. But...
I tell you, thinking of a converter for air. You're quite the thinker. That's our genius mage girl Rita. Yep.
Well, I had a hint to go off of.
Come to think of it, you did say you'd investigated Zod, didn't you?
Despite its amazing size, it wasn't running off of air. Even though it was a barrier blastia to protect the entire world.
A barrier blastia? Oh yeah, they were protecting the world from the Autophagos.
You mean to say it's been there for a millennium? It's as dogged as a philosophizing anemone.
Same goes for the Autophagos. It's been clinging to that barrier for just as long.
Alexei seemed to believe Zod was a weapon, but he couldn't have been more mistaken.
Yep.
But the runaway air was the cause for the Autophagos' awakening, wasn't it? Ah, so that's why they would use a barrier running on power other than air.
But then, what sort of power was it using?
The children of the full moon, perhaps?
It was actually energy taken straight from them. Inside that giant core, it continued to power Zod as a virtually perpetual formula.
Self-regenerating.
Most likely, the energy was taken in exchange for their lives.
The light of life was extinguished from the children of the full moon.
So that's what Miorso's legend meant.
According to Duke, they did it of their own free will. They wanted to save the world.
The love the children of the full moon bore for this world is what created the barrier.
Yep.
The power of love. Makes you want to cry.
They sacrificed themselves for the world. The children of the full moon were protecting us the entire time.
Something like that. There is new enemies. That's new. The golem is new.
We got a head start.
Our strategy worked.
Snow spirit, ice golem. We'll kill them. Scan them for the book. makes me think of like Vanilla or Vanillux. Kind of funny. Krusty the Snowman as a snow spirit. Has a lot of health. Oh, let's scan this one too before we kill it. Still don't know what the Maristella thing do. That's a cool golem though. Wow. It does hyper beam. Oh wow, you got murdered there. You got murdered.
The sign of victory! Okay. Yay! Good job.
Let me remove this one for now, because it takes a lot of health. Not health, a lot of TP. So if I could avoid using that for the most part, skip you so we can get to the Crane.
That monster's not gonna show up again, right?
Isn't he dead? No, he ran away.
If it does, you'll beat it up for us just like the last time, right?
Yeah.
You're mean.
Okay, I'm ready. Estelle, come over here. Now, I'll release the control formula. Once I do that, the air crene will react to you and produce more air. I want you to recompose the air formula into a stable formula closer to mana.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay. The water element is strong here, so imagine flowing water and let your body flow with the air. The theory behind materializing air is the same as performing magic. If Estelle can recompose the air into a state close to mana, then I should be able to guide the air into the Cyanoceal.
Can we do anything?
No. Go take a nap or something.
We'd freeze to death if we took a nap here.
We're pretty handy, you know. We can cook or fish or anything you want. Just tell us what to do.
I wouldn't say anything.
We can use the conversion formula we found in Zaude.
That was for substituting life for air. Your life! You can't do that!
But if this fails, then we'll all be swallowed up by a flood of air. We'll be dead anyway, right?
We're all risking our lives.
True.
Let us help.
Very well.
All right.
You're all friends, so why not?
I'll use your life energy to guide the air into the Cyanociel. If we do that, I think Estelle will understand the flow of the air without interference from me.
All right, everyone. Let's do this.
Sure. Why not?
Sure, why not?
Ready, Estelle? Here we go. Everyone, come over here.
Go ahead.
Try and synchronize yourself with my formula. There, that's good.
About Air Master. Confirm rules. Air conducted by Rita will flow from right to left on the top line in colors. Press the button X, okay, corresponding to the color of the air, the correct timing when it's overlapped Estelle's force field, represented by the blue mark to reconstitute it. If the button is not pressed at the correct timing, air will leak, so beware. The gauge on the right represents the amount of mana collected. Collect the specified amount to clear the game. Okay, let's try. I mean, they can't be worse than Genshin. Oops. Oops. I'm trying to go too fast. You can tell you're too used to like do Genshin Genshin music contest when you're like just spamming the button for no reason. We're almost done. Thank God. It's so slow, but it's so stressful. Oh, it's a success. It's not full though. I missed 2. Sadly.
The air is collecting in the Cyanociel. The formula's working. The force field is stable. It's gonna be okay.
What happened?
Did it not work?
No, it's still under control, but what is this? A formula for reshaping the Apatheia. It's reformulating itself.
Bellius? Undine? Dean.
That voice. Bellius?
Judith? Yes, it is I, Bellius. Or rather, I was once Bellius, but no more.
What's going on here?
She resurrected?
Could the will of Bellius trapped in the Apatheia have... Amazing.
I feel the waters of the world at my command. I am the ruler of the waters.
Okay, so did it work?
It's gone way beyond working. I never thought it would gain a will of its own.
Nature's mysteries will forever transcend the limited scope of our imagination.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on this one.
Humans? What creature am I? Though no longer Bellius the Intellicheia, you have granted life to me. I ask that you give me a name.
Undine.
A being that controls the essence of a material. Maybe you're a spirit.
And so my name shall be...
The Splishy Splashy Watercolored Queen!
Wait, what? Carol? Seriously? You need to take shit seriously. This is way too big.
An ancient word for the ruler of the waters. How about Undine?
Oh, look at that. God, I'm good. Comes straight up from the trials of mana or the legend of mana. Undine.
Undine. Henceforth, I shall be known as the spirit Undine.
One of my favorite spirits as well. I love water.
Ah, I feel the power swell within me. Such is the benefit of the air which you saw fit to gather for me.
It wasn't any cakewalk either.
Receive this now as token of my thanks.
Det contrasts to Alpha. Det Dark Avenger and Moonstone.
Undine, we need to get the world's air under control. Please lend us your power.
So, one is calling her Undine. I call her Undine, and he's like Undine. it's like Zade. A bunch of people call it Zade, and he calls it Zod. Everybody has like different spelling or pronunciation for everything.
Very well. However, my powers alone will be insufficient.
Huh?
Pharaoh.
I control only the waters. You must gather those who rule the other elements as well.
Pharaoh would be the wind or air?
The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire. We need at least 3 more.
So Gnome. Well, if I go with the mana games, it'd be Gnome, Ignis, and I'm thinking wind is Pharaoh, but
We'll need help from the other ends of Lachaea, won't we?
There are very few Entelecheia left. Pharaoh, Gusios.
And Baul.
Not Baul. He hasn't taken in enough air to create an apatheia. And on top of that, I won't allow it.
Undine, do you have any ideas?
The shining forest of Arialumen and Reloise, the root of the world. Your friend Baul should know the location of these places.
She disappeared.
so that would be earth and fire, maybe.
No, she is here. I feel her.
It seems like the air crane has quieted down too, even though we're not controlling Estelle's power.
Really? So, Undine is controlling Estelle's power?
Apparently.
You mean Estelle is really free?
Yes. Yes!
That's great, Estelle.
Well, things are sure taking a turn for the strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never would have dreamed any of this would happen.
Me neither. That's very unexpected.
But we finally see the light at the end.
It's a pinprick, but as welcome as the rays of sun that pierce into the ocean's depths.
Spirit Hunter title.
Rita, you look happy.
So do you, Yuri.
There's no longer anything shackling Estelle. She can use her power without causing any harm to herself or unbalancing the air. So yeah, I'm happy.
Estelle's really free!
There's no guarantee she won't overdo things again, though.
We'll just watch her closely. If we don't, she might go back to healing people till she keels over.
I wouldn't be surprising, but where are we going? Alright, snap. I should check how long we've been in here.
I have been trained by knights. I won't lose.
We had half an hour in a little while ago. That's a lot of damage.
Repeat!
Spirits 2, let's see. Let me look here quick. Ooh, okay, we're just about running out of time. So let's get out of here and we'll probably call it a day. And let's just sneak out of here. Without having to fight too many battles so that we don't burst the timer. Although I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight a battle right here. No, thank God. Or here.
Is Undine really here?
Yes. I can't really explain it, but she is here. I can sense it.
Perhaps she dwells within Estelle.
Maybe. That's a possibility.
Well, she was created through Estelle, so maybe the two are connected. Very interesting.
That would make sense, that actually a spirit actually goes into Estelle. Maybe the other 3 spirits will do the same.
Hey, save the research for later, okay?
I know. You don't have to...
What was that just now?
Isn't that where?
It came from the direction of Zaude.
Cinematic time. What the heck is going on? Oh, that thing is huge. I thought that was the whole size, but those are just tentacles. Well, no more Zaude now. Jellyfish. Well, that's no good.
The Atafagos. No. Has Zaude stopped working?
Uh-oh. Do you think we might have done something to set this off?
That is the true catastrophe.
That thing does look like it could eat the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
What are we supposed to do about something like that?
It's a touch too big to fillet with just my kitchen knife.
Hey Rita, Duke said the Atafagos was born from air.
Huh?
So if the spirits convert air into matter, could we do something about the Atafagos if we had enough spirits?
I don't know. I don't know. But I do think it's worth a try.
Let's try it, Yuri.
Then it's settled.
Baul! Yes, I see. Thank you. The servants of the Atafagos are attacking a city, Nordopolica.
I guess we can't ignore something like that. Let's go.
Okay. Let me get into the ship quick. Oh, I can't get to the ship here. Can't battle? I have to run all the way back. Alright. That's where we're gonna leave it, because the timer is already shut, so I'll have to do a slight editing for this. But yeah, we're gonna continue on episode 62. So if you guys like the video and like the content, feel free to subscribe, click like on the video, and yeah, I shall see you all on Monday for the next episode and the continuation of this journey. But until then, do stay safe, have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are in this world. Enjoy your weekend, get some rest, play some games, and I'll see you all on Monday. Till then, take care, and remember, darkness is everywhere. Dark out.